Thank you for joining us again on the program Healthy Living. Your health is wealth. Your health is very, very important. Today we'll be taking a look at allergy. There are some persons, once they eat fish, their mouth will be swollen. While there are some that can't even take okra and all of that. What are the causes of allergies? Can it be avoided? Is there a solution to it? These and more you get to know on this program. And my guest is Dr. Nike Aladesuyi. Stay tuned. Dr. Nike, thank you so much for joining us again on this program.
Thank you.
Now we are talking about allergies. What is allergy?
Allergies is just a big grammar to say that you put something in your body and your body does not like it. So allergies simply mean the body is reacting, the immune system is reacting to something foreign. Either something you ate or something you came in contact with or something you inhale. Anything in the air, anything in the food, anything you touch that your body creates an immune response to is called allergy.
Okay. Is there a physical reaction to this?
There can be. There can be different types of reactions depending on what you are reacting to. For example, somebody sneezes, achoo, achoo, when he enters a particular room. Okay. There's something in that room that the body does not like. It could just be molds on the walls. It could just be dusts in maybe the curtains. It could just be, maybe they just painted the room and the outgases from the paint is affecting the person. So there could be physical reactions. For some people, the physical reactions is on the skin. You see some people have rashes. You see some people have swollen spots or redness on certain parts of the body. Some people will eat a particular thing and the lips will swell up. The tongue will swell up to a point that it's almost going to choke them. All those are reactions to allergy. For some people, they keep scratching the eye. Maybe there's something in the air that the body does not like. You keep scratching the eye till the eye is red and peppery and all of that. All those could be effects of allergies.
Okay, so is there a medical way of handling these allergies?
Okay. Allergies have been with us for a very long time. But the most important thing to do is understand that there are allergies involved. So there are people who have allergies and they don't know. For example, somebody eats certain foods like gluten foods or foods that have lactose, like the milk. And the only reaction the person is getting is maybe some burping or some bloating or some gassing. You know that one is not very painful. Yes. So we ignore. But it's an indication that that thing you have eaten at that time is not acceptable by your body. So the first thing to do is understand if you have allergies. When you have narrowed it down, then you understand what you are allergic to. For example, as a child, I used to have very, very bad allergies. I would react to wheat. I would react to dust. I would react to grass. I would react to smoke, cobwebs, several things. So I needed to narrow them down one by one to know that, okay, whenever I go to that environment, this is how I feel. So what's in that environment? Why am I feeling like that? After you have narrowed it down, you're able to take informed decision because Before you get to the hospital, you are your first doctor. You are supposed to be the one to be able to do the first set of things, first aid for yourself. By the time you are getting to the hospital, you must have information for the doctor. I mean, somebody presents to me now with rashes and does not know what has caused the rashes. I'm going to first of all start looking. So it's important to know first. When you have known, then you have made half of the solution possible by yourself. Then what do we do when we get to the hospital or when we need somebody to help? The first advice I give my patients is, you ate corn. For example, I eat corn today, tomorrow morning I'm sneezing, and I know common sense tells me don't eat corn. So if I don't eat the corn, the allergies will not come. So the first thing to do is take away the triggers. What are those things that you are reacting to? Stop them or reduce them to the barest minimum. After you have done that, if there are still issues, then there are some things that can be prescribed. For example, in the naturopathy parlance, when people have allergies, the first thing we want to do for them is detoxification, because the allergy may be caused because there's a toxic overload in the system. So we want to help them to clean out the system. When the system is clean, the mucous membrane is clean, the gut is clean, then whatever it is you are reacting to, we're able to solve it very easily. Then there are several things that can be done. You can take antihistamines, whether you are taking from the hospital or you are taking natural antihistamines like apple, like onions. All of those things help allergies. Yes, onions. Onions. If you have very bad allergies, one of the things I recommend you take consistently is raw onions. Slice it, put on top of your food regularly. Just eat it. A lot of onions. Onions, as cheap and as common as it is a powerhouse. It's medicine, complete medicine. Then where you are reacting, maybe it's a house, you have the onions in those corners of that house. So the dust, the molds, the microorganisms, the pathogens in the air, the onions attract them and cleans the air for you.
No, I don't understand. The onions that you're going to put in your house, are you going to
You slice, you just cut it open and leave it there.
Wow.
Just cut it open and leave it there. So the air is cleaner. But it's not only onions. Plants inside the house act as scavengers for dust, for particles, and they make the air cleaner. So they take in the dirt, take in the carbon dioxide, and give you the oxygen.
Wait, I'm taking you back to the onions.
Okay.
By the time you put onions in your parlor and somebody walks in, the smell is not really suitable,
No.
It's harsh.
Onions? It's
not
not garlic.
They'll ask you, is there onions here, or you are cooking or something?
Oh, that, okay. Yes, it's maybe obvious.
Yes.
But you see, when we're dealing with allergies, because there is a disease condition, my take is my health is more important than the opinion of my guests. And I'm not going to put the onion on the plain table for everybody to see. I can just cut it up in a small bowl and put it in a corner. And it's not something that has to be perpetually there.
Oh.
You first of all identify where the allergens are. When you have identified where the allergens are, that's where you put it. And for a period of time to clear the allergens. Once the allergens are clear, you are good to go. The onions don't have to remain.
How can one identify where these allergies are? There are some persons that normally sneeze and they don't know that they are allergic to something.
Yeah.
So how can one identify it?
That's the toughest part of dealing with allergies. That's the toughest part because you need to be extra conscious of how you react in different environments. By the time you are in particular environments, you should, as an adult especially, notice how you feel in particular environments. I've heard people say, when I leave my house, I don't go to toilet. That's somebody noticing her body system. I've heard people say, I cannot sleep well when I'm sleeping somewhere for the first time. Yes. The same way, you should be able to notice if I eat this food. For example, some people eat beans and they have pepperish sensations all over here. If you don't notice, you cannot treat allergies. So the first thing to do is take note. So how do you know where allergens are? I walk into a room and it's dusty. It's clear, allergens are there. Or I wasn't sneezing before and I walked in here and I start to sneeze. Then I go out, I stop sneezing. I come back in, I'm sneezing again. Something is wrong here. That's how you, identify. I had my clinic somewhere. There was a car, these people that spray cars, next door. Okay. And a lady walked in, and as she walked in, she started saying, my eyes are peppering me. My nose is peppering me. I knew what was wrong. Okay. So I said, okay, please somebody get her onions. I had a room where there were onions. Please just take her to, and then she said, something is here. I said, yes, it's those people downstairs. They are spraying cars. Of course, I had to move the clinic soon after. But that tells you that people your body will tell you immediately something is wrong. Immediately something is wrong, your body will tell you.
Like for the onions, you said it will clear the air and it will make that person to be comfortable.
Yes, for that period.
Apart from onions, is there any other remedy?
Yeah, there are several remedies that we use for allergies. So if you have the reactions on the skin, for example, we have things we can, for example, aloe vera gel. You can apply aloe vera gel on that skin to soothe the skin. We can use shea butter on that skin to soothe the skin. There is a reaction I saw in a child. The child was just itching and itching and itching. And the person was scratching like... What I did for that child was put some vitamin C powder in water and, use it to rub, and it calmed down. Sometimes they are just going to be using like baking soda. There are several things depending on what the reactions are. But if you have allergies, there are a few things you must have on ground. Number one is bicarbonate of soda. If the allergies is digestive, please just put a spoon of that in water and drink. Activated charcoal. If you are reacting to anything you've eaten, maybe you start to purge, or you have runny tummy, or you are having stomach pain, or you are bloating, whatever, put a bit of that in water and drink. It will calm you down and then to get you to the hospital. At the hospital, the doctor will know what to do for you.
All right, you're still on the program, Healthy Living, and my guest is Dr. Nike, and we are talking about allergies. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Hi, Tony Akinyemi is my name, and I've written about 20 books to date. More are in the offing. Out of the 20 published books, to my credit, 6 of them are on healthy living. And I want to recommend these resources to you, to access them either digitally online or to get your hard copies. For digital access, you can visit amazon.com or familabooks.com. And for physical copies, you can visit the Shepherd stores at 18 Shogunle Street, Abule Onigbagbo off Mobolaji Bankantoni Way, between Eko Hospital and Sheraton Hotel Ikeja, to obtain your copy. You can also contact the email address on the screen or the telephone number, or send a WhatsApp message, and you'll be guided as to where to get any of the copies. God bless you as you access these resources. They will inform you, and the information will help to transform your health and that of your family, as well as that of the people in your sphere of influence. God bless you and thank you.
Welcome back. Good to know that you're still there. You're still on to the program, and we are still talking about allergies. And my guest on the program is Dr. Nike. Now, what types of allergies do we have?
There are several types of allergies. There is the gluten allergy. That is very common. Gluten allergy means the body is reacting to the protein in certain grains, like wheat, for example. Wheat and white flour products contain a lot of gluten. And you know we all eat it, but some people react to them very, very badly. Some don't even notice they react. We just know that we're eating and we're going. Gluten allergy is one. The way forward for gluten allergy for me is avoid gluten as much as is possible. Now, in a situation where you cannot avoid gluten, any digestive allergy, my recommendation would be before you eat that thing, please have a salad so that your body can adjust the bits to the onslaught you are going to land on it. But frankly, the best thing to do would be to avoid. There's also lactose intolerance. That's also a very common thing right now. People have reactions to milk, and that is because as we grow older, the enzyme that digests milk is not available for us any longer. Milk is supposed to be baby food, not adult food. So as we are growing older, the ability to digest the milk is absent. So many of us, when we drink the milk, it just goes and causes all sorts of things in the body, like excess glucose in the system, like hyperacidity in the system, and so on and so forth. So my take on that also is avoid avoid the milk. And someone is going to be looking at me to say, how on earth should you avoid milk? Good. So there are several things to do for replacement. There are several things to do for replacement. Like there's this beautiful milky product. I also call it kumaya, tiger nut milk. It's heavenly. It's awesome. In fact, it is God sent. Can you use it? Okay, yes. I use tiger nut milk for practically everything I take. Wow, that needs milk. So, the best thing to do is leave the cow milk alone. Take plant-based milk. The plant-based milk can be coconut milk, can be tiger nut milk, can be rice milk, and so on and so forth. So almond and all of that contain milk. And they taste good if properly prepared. So all you need to do is learn how to prepare it, and wow, you have fantastic milk products. Another type of allergy is the crustacean allergy. All of these ones are food allergies I'm talking about now. Crustacean allergy is allergies that come when you eat seafood. I've met a few people who say whenever I eat crayfish or whenever I eat crab, anything seafood, I have a reaction. Simple, leave them alone. Eat the things, it's the things your body can tolerate. Because the truth is, there are some things in those things you are reacting to. There are some chemicals that your body is not liking. And you know when your body doesn't like something, you can force it though, but when you force it, it will show you, I don't like this thing. That's what we call allergies. So for you to be comfortable, for you not to need to keep paying bills, to treat ailments and all of that, it's just safer to avoid most of those things. Now in a situation where there are allergies and you have to get to the doctors, what will be given to you? You'll be given usually antihistamines, which is a drug that the body uses to calm down the immune response. In other words, it hasn't taken away what is wrong. It has only calmed your body from reacting. So it's like, I'm angry with you. I want to fight you. Then somebody is able to calm me down from being able to fight you. The person hasn't solved the problem. Do you understand? So basically, what we need to do is solve the problem as against waiting for antihistamines.
Okay, so those are the two types of allergy.
I feel like three. There are more. There is just allergy.
That one I think is even more.
In Nigeria,
yes. So
yes.
tell us about that.
The just allergy is your body is reacting to dust. The first thing you notice is itching around here, around your nose, or the mucus secretion is increased, and so, or you start sneezing, or you find it difficult to breathe. At some point, it graduates up to asthma and bronchitis and all those big sicknesses. But usually, it starts from dust allergy. What do you do for dust allergy? Apart from avoiding dusty areas, thank God for COVID-19, masks are now very easily available. When you are going to be somewhere there is dust, please do wear a mask so that the dust does not get into your nostrils. If your house is where there is so much dust, you could use humidifiers. Humidifiers are small bottle-like machines that blow steam into the environment, so the dust will drop and then your air will be cleaner. Another way to avoid dust allergies is to have potted plants in your house. Then there are people who react to grass allergies. For those people, it's safer for them not to go where grass is. If they must, they should kit up in such a way that the grass doesn't touch their skin. Usually the reactions are mild, like itching, or you have rashes. If you do have those rashes, topical creams will solve it. Clean the place up, apply topical creams, something like that, shea butter, even palm oil is very good for grass allergies, and you'll find that the person is comfortable. Okay, some people also react to pets. So you have a cat in your house, and there may be somebody who is reacting to that cat. The fur of the cat, the pee of the cat can create allergic reactions in some people. So for such people, avoid the pets. Of course, there are some other diseases you can get from pets. So beyond allergies, one needs to be careful of pets, especially when they are not your pets. Some people react to pollen. So you find those people having problem when they take honey. For example, I react to pollen. If I take honey now, I'll be itching in my throat. So what I did with that was start to take a lot of probiotics. So when I take the probiotics, I'm able to tolerate the honey, because you know the honey is also good for my body. Yes. So what to do? Apart from the antihistamines, take a lot of probiotics, improve your gut health, ensure that your digestion is in turbo, keep your environment clean at all times, rest well, and you likely overcome allergies. I have heard that there are hospitals or laboratories where you can walk in and test for allergies. So I don't know if there is any available in Nigeria, but I know that in developed countries they have them. So if you are able to test for those allergies, it will get you to be able to avoid those things that will trigger allergic reactions in you.
All right, we've come to the end of the program, Healthy Living. Dr. Nike has really done so well on the topic allergies. Like she said, that you should take plant-based milk. Stay away from cow milk. I know you love those milk. You know the type of milk I'm talking about. So try and stay away from cow milk. Go for plant-based milk. Don't forget to reach us on the following numbers on the screen. And also, I'm expecting your call and your messages. I am Blessing of Formia. Join me next week for another fresh package.